What's up, guys? Just a really quick review today, to be honest with you, because I don't have a lot to say about this wallet. This is the Zenlet Series 2. So there are currently 3 wallets in their range. I've never used the first or the third. This is the second one, and God, I've had this in my collection for probably at least a decade now. So, you know, this review, although it isn't outdated, I can't speak for the first or the third version. I can only assume that the third version will fix and improve many of the issues with this wallet that I'm going to mention today. So, first of all, this wallet is incredibly unusual looking. It's essentially a metal box. Well, in terms of its design and appearance, I think this is a stunning looking wallet. And, you know, it's the sort of wallet that I can imagine the likes of Apple would release, because it's just so minimalist in its sort of design and style. The edging is all really perfectly crafted. Just the color palette and the choice of materials is just really high quality. And, you know, in terms of its design and its form factor and its size, this is a decent looking wallet, and I can't deny that. But to be honest with you guys, that is exactly where the positives end, because as an actual wallet, this thing, it sucks. It really does. And I'm going to explain why now, really. So the wallet works basically with a 2-compartmental system. So the first one, which you access by sliding, reveals this inner tray, which has this shiny metal in the middle there, and your cards lying here. And this is sort of a pop-up wallet in the sense that it sort of auto distributes and auto sort of lays out your cards, so they're easy access. So you basically slide out, and then you can then pick up your cards from here. So if I want that one, I want that one. The problem is the mechanism itself that, you know, releases these cards is really, really clunky. It's not very good. You have to slide all the way down to really, you know, get it good. You can't just open it a little bit. You can't just open it there. Maybe you can't open it there because they're all trapped in. You can't open it there. It's only until you get to the very end which you can open the wallet fully. And here's it from a side angle. It has this tilt pivot system, which is, again, the ingenuity and the innovation here, it is there. It's just the actual execution just isn't. So yeah, the idea is you would slide all the way down with probably your thumb and finger, and then tilt up, and then that gives you access to the cards that you want. So in practice, it just doesn't work as well as you would think it would. And, you know, personally, I'm just not a fan of it. And again, the fact that you have to go all the way down to be able to leverage the cards is enough of a faff from there. You end up having to sort of like finger it down like this. Exercise to just burn fellows swipe downward. So yeah, that's my first gripe with this wallet. Again, the idea is there, but the execution just isn't, you know. Grabbing the card, you have to go all the way down, right? As I said, because grabbing cards when it's just slightly out is less than ideal, and it just doesn't really work in practice. And again, this, you can even hear it. It's almost like just isn't very smooth. It's like the materials are rubbing against each other and creating friction, and creates that bad sound, and it just feels like the mechanism is breaking every time I use it. So yeah, not a fan with that. The other compartment, as you can see here, which is created by this line here, is a sliding drawer from the side, and this drawer here just isn't very good at all. Go in. There you go. As you can see, it's just clunky. The idea for this drawer here is, you know, things like your cash. You could get some coins in there. You could get a key in there, to be honest with you. And then you close it up. And then when you want to access your cards, you would just like that. Your cash, you just like, yeah, grab it out and then close it. Oh, see that rum go back in now? That's just like, I don't know if the cash is getting trapped or caught on something, but It's just really, like, again, it's all down to the execution. And I don't know what's happening here from the back. You can see the cash poking out there, but it's this bottom tray. I don't think I've got just a faulty Zenlet wallet, but honestly, it just, you know, if it worked, it would be very good, but it just doesn't work. And as I said, potentially the Zenlet 3 version of this wallet, I guess the evolution of this one, the third in the range, solves a lot of these issues. Because as I said, if this just had a little TLC applied to it, and you know they solved a couple of the kinks that stopped this wallet from working, then I think this would be a great wallet. But in its current state, I wouldn't recommend the Zenlet 2 wallet at all. I'm going to try and get my hands on the third one and even the first one, because I'd like to do a head-to-head comparison of all these wallets. But yeah, in terms of design, as I said, I can't fault it. And you know, the idea is there, but the execution just isn't. So yeah, there's not a lot more to say. You know, great quality, but great design, great innovation, but execution-wise, not there. And at this price tag, and these aren't cheap wallets, I think they're $80 plus. I can't recommend it right now, but yeah. Anyway, guys, that has been a review of the Zenlet Series 2 wallet. And yeah, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.